Hey YouTube, Darren here. Just kind of an update as to what all's going on. Wanted to just tell you a couple of little things, but first, before we do all that, you know how it goes, guys. We're going to do some shout outs to people that have subscribed to the channel. Custom Mowers, thank you, sir, for subscribing. Quad QWAD UP1, Quad Up 1, thanks, man. Sean Hurd, thank you for subscribing. One Crazy Truck, thanks for subscribing, man. Pat Amos, thanks, man. Martin Jensen, thank you for subscribing, sir. Marshall Brogan as well, thanks for subscribing, man. And as always, guys, take a look at Southern Off-Road Mowers on Facebook. Go to it, post a bunch of junk. More to come. We're back. This video, I wanted to mention a couple of people. First of all, ATV Redneck Dude. I am going to do that video on how to bend that fuel inlet around for you, and I'm sorry it took me so long, and it doesn't take but a second, so I can't really say anything other than that besides I'm sorry. But I got busy and forgot about it, so man, I'm sorry about that. Also, Look Among the Heavens, he and I were talking the day before yesterday. Asked me to mention his channel again. Take a look at it. He is going to do some work on it, do some stuff to it, and he wanted me to mention that. He's going to do a video response, and I'm going to link it onto my channel whenever he gets around to doing it, but hey, I understand. So take a look at these guys' channels. Now we're going to look at this carburetor. Still can't find that damn pipe. I'm actually going to have to go buy some pipe. I've never bought metal before in my life. I was trying to figure out what I could do with this. This is a piece of stainless hose. It's all stainless flex hose. Now the bad thing is it's all stainless. Weighs about 30 pounds. You use these for, well, you can use it for anything. You can use them on boats because it's stainless to help with salt water. Some people use them on cranes and I guess on dozers, anything with a hydraulic attachment to it. You can get the stuff in stainless. I've got some of these. I imagine that I hate to think how much this thing costs. And I may use it for a muffler. Go figure. But that's what I'm going to try to do something with. It looks really good, actually. But I gotta go buy some pipe. Alright guys, this is for ATV Redneck Dude. He has a Briggs & Stratton motor, I believe it was, and it was on a snapper. And on some of those, the motor is turned around backwards. He's wanting to twist this guy around, and he may have already figured it out and may have already done it. But we're going to take this guy and twist it around. There's nothing to doing this. All we're going to do is just apply pressure down towards the carburetor, and we're going to turn it, but we're not going to break it. More to come. Okay guys, now we're back. I'm going to try to do this with one hand and hold this because I don't have enough room to set this on the table. I've got a piece of pipe. I use this to as a cheater bar, and basically I've slid it over it. Now we're going to gently bend and twist. This guy around. And we're going to just continue. That's about as far as I can get it right here. So, like I said, there's nothing really to it, and I'm sorry it took me so long to make this video. You shouldn't really have any problem with it leaking or anything like that as long as you're not pulling out on it. Do it easy. This is aluminum, and this is some kind of, I don't know, some kind of bastard metal. I'm not really sure what it is. That's really about it. This is a Nicky carburetor. I've always had a problem adjusting these, cleaning them, rebuilding them. These are the guys that have the big spider web gasket under the carburetor. I'll show you that real quick. More to come. Okay guys, this is the Nikki carburetor. This is the anti-backfire solenoid that you're going to find on it. Some of these guys activate push down, some of them activate push out. Just interesting to note. Now, these are slotted screws that hold on to this bowl. We're going to crack this guy open real quick. Like I said, it's not going to be really a how-to or just tune-up, clean-up video. Although I can do one. I may do this. The bowl's nice and really thick. You wouldn't want to beat on with anything metal though. I mean, you don't want to crack it. It's just aluminum. There we go. There is the float, needle, that right there. Don't lose that. Now, this is the gasket I'm talking about. This is the spider web. It's what, well, me and the few friends that do this together, these, if you get anything really as far as chemical wise on it, this guy will swell up in this little one spot. If you put a lot of carburetor cleaner on it, that right there will swell up in that one spot and it'll ruin the whole thing and it won't be able to work. You have to get another gasket. And these gaskets are pretty expensive. I haven't bought one in a few years. I want to say the last time I bought one was $7 or $8, which for me is expensive just for a gasket. I always clean these guys out with a degreaser, usually like Purple Power or Mean Green. It does not swell the gaskets. This guy's a pain in the butt to do. Actually, I think what I will do is a cleanup video on one of these guys the next time. And this actually only fits in a certain position. You have to get it just right. More to come. Okay guys, I did want to show you this. I don't know how well you can see it. Let me try to turn the camera. If you'll notice, this gasket right here is pinched because when it was put on, it wasn't seated correctly. So this gasket is ruined. So this, I may have done this when I was cleaning it, putting it together, because it's pretty clean. I can push it down and hold it to try to get it into that position, but probably not going to work. That little curve right there, it's going to match this little curve right here. You can see around my fat finger, and it will fit, and you'll hear it kind of click. That's the position that it goes in. But like I said, I may do a video on this, how to do it later. Gotta put the spring right there. These things are a pain in the butt. More to come. Hey guys, I was planning on doing a quick little video and then I got carried away with the Nikki carburetor here. They're not bad. When they work great, they work great, and when they don't work great, they're terrible. And they usually work terrible for me anyway. But thanks for watching. I'm going to get ready and head into the house now. I got to go get some pipe. I've never bought pipe before. I got to try to figure out where you can buy some, I guess. And I guess just 1 inch, 1.5 inch pipe. What do y'all think? Thanks for watching. Y'all go make some mayhem.